Both men and women's soccer team hosted matches this weekend at Hodges Stadium, and volleyball's on the road to Miami. We've got all that and more on your Monday Minutes on Osprey Sports Network. Happy Monday, Ospreys. I'm Catherine Marsh, and the fall seasons are underway for many fall sports teams here at North Florida. We'll start in Miami with the UNF volleyball team. In the Panther Challenge held at the FIU Arena, the Ospreys opened the season with a 3-1 victory over host FIU on Friday night. Kimberly Ferguson's 6 aces during the first match were a career high and tied the 5th highest mark in program history for a 4-set match. After their loss in the second match, a late rally allowed North Florida to come back in the third set. Tied at 24-24, Allie Mansolo's stop sealed the set win and allowed the Ospreys to cruise to a 4-set victory. Next, the Ospreys took on USF in the 2-day tournament, but unfortunately dropped a 3-0 match Saturday morning. However, North Florida rebounded with a dominating 3-0 sweep of Alabama A&M later that day. The Ospreys went 2-1 for the weekend, making the 4th time in program history in which they finished with a .5 winning percentage or better in a season opening weekend. Next, we will head to the pitch where Alex Gatlin brings us a breakdown of women's soccer.
Thanks, Catherine. On Friday, the women's soccer team fell in a lightning-filled match 1-0. Due to the weather, the game was delayed at halftime for 50 minutes. The Ospreys had several opportunities to score. In the 62nd minute, junior Sonia O'Neill snuck inside the box, but had her shot blocked by the Presbyterian defense. In the 80th minute, sophomore Kayla Gray had a one-on-one opportunity that was ultimately saved by the Presbyterian keeper. With the score tied 0-0 after regulation, Presbyterian took the win in the 94th minute with a cross landing 2 yards out. On Sunday, the women's match with Georgia State was ultimately canceled at the end of the first half due to multiple weather delays. There will be no makeup match. Now here's Austin Simmons with your men's soccer team.
Thanks, Alex. On Friday, the men's soccer team played Appalachian State and scored 3 goals in the first half to finish with a 3-2 win. Hodges Stadium had a great audience turnout to see junior Milan Kovacs score the first goal, with senior Alex Morel assisting the first and scoring the next. Then senior Helga Peachman with the third to stay ahead for the rest of the game. On Sunday, the Ospreys lost to Georgia State 2-1. The final game of the 4th annual Mike Gibbs Memorial Tournament was delayed 2 hours due to lightning. After Georgia State scored the first goal in the second half, senior Drew Sprague made a strong move at the 18 to tie the game. Georgia State later scored under 3 minutes to take the win. Now back to you, Catherine.
Let's take a look at this week's action for the Ospreys. Women's soccer hits the road for 2 matches. They play Elon on Friday and High Point on Sunday. Men's soccer is also on the road in North Carolina, facing UNC Wilmington on Friday before heading to Elon on Sunday. Volleyball will be in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Dish Tennessee Volleyball Classic. They'll face Tennessee Tech and Eastern Kentucky on Friday. Then they'll take on Tennessee and UNC Greensboro on Saturday. On campus this weekend, both cross-country teams are in action Saturday morning at the UNF Invitational, which will take place at the Haight Golf Complex.
Once again, I'm Catherine Marsh with Osprey Sports Network, and those are your Monday Minutes. Let's go, Ospreys.